I don't know, Krisis, first impression.
My first impression of Krisis. I actually remember this very well because I watched your guys' debut, I think before I had a proper dialogue with any of you. I watched your guys', I made a tradition out of this. I watched your guys' debut on my TV. And so I was sat there, and Zally, obviously your debut video was very good, and it was really dramatic, and I really felt for you and your life and what you've been through. And then you start and you say, hello, and I was like, oh my fucking god, this guy is so funny. I was like, I lost my mind. I was laughing so hard when he said that. It's like, no, he's got it. He's got it. Like, he came up with the pickup lines like in that heavy French accent. I was like, this is fantastic. Vanta, next up, yours. You struck me as like Doppio. Like, you struck me because of your debut video. You struck me as being so chuny. I was like, imagine locking this guy in a room with Doppio. Like, this is so funny. But also, the main thing is the way that you filmed your debut video, like in IRL. I was like, there's no way he has the fucking brass balls to do this. There's no way he has the brass balls to shoot something IRL like on day one. But that I thought was insanely crazy. And then Wilson, I'm gonna tell you this straight up. Before your debut started, I fell asleep.
Yeah? Oh, it was late.
It was late in the UK. But my actual first impression of you was like, you know, this guy's like Giga Twink 9000. And then also, I definitely enjoyed hanging out with you in Montreal. And I was like, okay, this guy seems like a lot of fun. This guy seems fun. He likes to drink with me. He's got a Steam Deck. He's brought his Steam Deck. You know, he brought his Switch. He had like these custom Joy-Cons and everything like that. Like, this guy came out with the full fucking works. He was a very interesting, cool gamer. And I was like, man, these guys seem pretty cool. I like Krisis.
Yeah, my first impression of you was watching your debut.
Oh yeah, and then playing Smash against you.
I did play Smash against you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I fucking watched your debut too, and then I watched you play Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, man, that was a crazy stream. That was the longest stream I've done up to that point, and I have not touched Dark Souls 2 since.
It was long as shit, and then you immediately jumped into a Sekiro Deathless, and I was like, this guy's fucking insane.
I know. It's funny how I saw memes from the time of like me playing Dark Souls 2. I was like the little pathetic cheese being like, oh guys, please, the iframe is so bad. And then me playing Sekiro was the Giga Chad Doe being like, let me show you guys a little speedrun strat real quick. It's like, no, I think I can do this with one less level or something like that. You know, going from that to Sekiro where I had like a high level of sort of understanding of the game was quite fun. Yeah, it was a different era. I never actually beat Sekiro Deathless. I got really close. But then I died to the fucking stealth section in Batman Palace.
I think my first exposure to Ghost Akuma was people started tweeting about Office ASMR something.
Oh my god!
We were talking about that too. We were talking about that actually.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, that was just the ASMR crusade where my fans kept asking me to do more and more stuff, and I was like, well, when in Rome, you know? Because I was never from this community before, and I was just assuming that there was an etiquette and expectation that I knew nothing about. Some people asked me to do something. I was like, well, shit, I mean, I want to do right by these people. So it's like, well, here I go. And I still look back on that now, and I'm like, man, I was crazy for some of that shit. I was so mentally insane for doing that. But we all learn, you know, we grow. A man grows, you know, Jacques de Gatineau.